I mean, if it all ended for you tomorrow, are you good with how things stand today? Is this where you want to leave things when it's all said and done? When you're all done? Seriously, so far, has life been everything you thought it would be? Has it been what you hoped for? Has it been as good as it should have been or could have been? When you close your eyes for the final time, will your last thoughts be, I wish I would have? Go ahead and fill in your own deathbed regrets here. Are you worried about getting older? If you're like me, you want to get old, but you don't want to be old. Know what I mean? This is Mike Wright, and I'm on a mission to make the rest of my life the best of my life. You can too, as long as you've got a pulse. Are you up for it? Then welcome to Winning Your Fourth Quarter. So, looks like I'm dying. And my last breath could be days or even hours away, or perhaps any minute. It's hard to say. It's impossible to know. The doctors can't be sure. But there's no getting around it. The end, for me, could come at any moment. Now, before you click the sad face on Facebook, or before my kids start texting me with, Dad, WTF, I should let you off the hook and assure you that as I'm recording this, I'm feeling fine. I'm not struggling to breathe. I have no major aches or pains other than the normal ones you get from getting old. And I haven't been diagnosed with any illness, disease, or condition that might be considered fatal. I'm reasonably healthy, doing pretty good for a man in his 60s, and I'm still buying green bananas. But here's the thing. I am dying. And so are you. And the last time I looked at the stats, the mortality rate hovered right around 100%. Yeah, that's all of us. Sure, we can sometimes put off the inevitable for a while, buy ourselves a few more months or even years, perhaps, but you're not going to talk your way out of this one, mister. I don't care how good your BS skills are. Look, I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know if it's going to be painful and sudden or peaceful and serene. What I do know is somewhere, somehow, at some time in the future, near or distant, you and I, all of us, will take one more breath and pass away. Sheesh, what a depressing way to start off a podcast, right? By reminding you that even you are mortal and that your days are numbered, that eventually you won't be around anymore. Makes you stop and think, doesn't it? At least it should. I mean, if it all ended for you tomorrow, are you good with how things stand today? Is this where you want to leave things when it's all said and done? When you're all done? Seriously, so far, has life been everything you thought it would be? Has it been what you hoped for? Has it been as good as it should have been or could have been? When you close your eyes for the final time, will your last thoughts be, I wish I would have? Go ahead and fill in your own deathbed regrets here. Or will you smile one more time at your loved ones? Let your eyes peacefully rest and think to yourself, so this is it. I had a great life. Thank you, Lord. Can't wait to meet you face to face. Now, this podcast isn't about dying. It's about living. Living, loving, laughing, and your legacy. Well, you might think, but I've still got time to do the things I want to do. I'm only, whatever your age is, and I'm still healthy. The thing is, we usually have no idea how much living we've got left to do. Will you get T-boned on the drive home tonight? Are you going to suffer a stroke getting dressed tomorrow morning? Is that spot on your back going to turn into something terminal next month? Or will you grow happily older over the next 20, 40, 50 years, pass away in your sleep one night? Now, we don't have a lot of say-so over when our lives end, but we do have everything to say about how we live before it ends, before we die. That's what this podcast is about. Today, it's about loving today. It's about laughing today. It's about your legacy when your above-ground days are behind you. Now, occasionally, usually when you're by yourself at the end of a really rough day, when there's nothing between you and what's churning between your ears, you might let yourself go there for just a minute. You might think, what the hell? This is my life until I die? Well, no, it's not. At least it doesn't have to be. Listen, you're not too old, and it's not too late to fix this, to make the kind of life for yourself and your loved ones that you really want. If you've got a pulse, you can make a difference in how the rest of your days play out, whether it's another week or another 40 or 50 years. It really is up to you. Yeah, it can be good, even great. It's going to take some changes, though. A few small ones. I know. I hate change, too. And at this point in our lives, maybe we deserve to be a little bit set in our ways, right? But if what's going on now isn't cutting it for you, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you'd like to laugh and live and be that older family member that others love to be around, the grandma or grandpa that they'll smile about years from now after you're gone, well, you've got this. You can do it. This is simple stuff, too. And it's never too late. So yeah, 2020 kicked us all in the butt, didn't it? And 2021 isn't starting out too much better. But listen, no matter where you are right now, no matter what you've been through, job loss, retirement, financial problems, the death of a loved one, illness, whatever, we're going to make it better. Well, that's what we're going to work on anyway. Are you ready? In the 1600s, English poet John Dryden wrote, "I am sore, wounded, but not slain. I will lay me down and bleed a while, and then rise up to fight again." You ready to rise up? You ready to fight again? Okay, let's get busy. Let's get to winning your fourth quarter. There's 4 things that we need to be concerned about: your body, your brain, your heart, and your hands. How you rest them, how you feed them, what goes into them, what comes out of them, how you stretch them, how you learn, how you keep yourself busy, the attitude you wake up with, your attitude throughout the day, your body, your brain, your heart, and your hands. That's what we're talking about here at Winning Your Fourth Quarter. And none of it has to be a big deal either. In fact, I'm going to give you one little tip that you can start today, if you like, regarding your body. You do this, and it will make a difference. But before I do that, I need to keep my government friends happy and read this disclaimer. This information is intended for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only, not for medical purposes. This information is not a substitute for any treatment or advice that may have been prescribed by your doctor. Be sure to seek your doctor's advice before making any decisions regarding your health. The guidance shared is designed to encourage you to make wise decisions concerning your health and well-being. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice. This author or this publisher is not responsible for any loss, damage, or injury to any person or entity caused directly or indirectly by the information in this podcast. Listen, don't take my word for anything. I'm just a Yahoo on the internet, okay? You're encouraged to always ask questions, seek professional opinions, and do your own research. There. Okay, here's a tip for your body that came out of my book, 101 Secrets for Living to be 247. Tips to being happier, healthier, and maybe alive for a lot longer. Actual results may vary. Available in paperback or Kindle at Amazon. Here's the tip. Drink a lot of water. I know, you've heard that about 8,000 times, right? But the fact is, 75% of adults don't get enough water. Yeah, we're officially classified as dehydrated. Now, the list of complications caused by dehydration includes fatigue, headaches, liver and kidney problems, ulcers, high blood pressure, dizziness, concentration problems, dry skin, muscle cramps, bad breath, moodiness, body aches, constipation, mental fogginess. Should I go on? You get the point. Now, since your body's 80% water, think of it this way. You need water like your car's engine needs oil. Now, how long would it run if you drained the oil? But that's what we're doing to our bodies when we're dehydrated. You wouldn't go out to the car in the driveway, drain the oil, and then say, "Come on, kids, let's go for a drive." No, but that's what you're doing to your body. You need to take care of your body as well as you take care of your car. Now, water helps with weight loss, too. Researchers show that water sippers take in fewer calories during the day. So I guess since our bodies are 80% water, when we're overweight, we're really just flooded, right? Yeah, not really. So 8 to 10 cups a day is what the experts tell us to drink. And don't worry if you've got to pee all the time. Your body's going to adjust. You need your water, start drinking it. Now here's a simple schedule to get all the water you need throughout the day. Start your day with a glass of water before you have a cup of coffee. Drink another glass 30 minutes before breakfast, then drink another glass with breakfast. Mid-morning, drink a glass of water. 30 minutes before lunch, drink another glass of water. Then have one mid-afternoon. Then have one 30 minutes before dinner. And then have one with dinner. Now, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 cups right there. Listen, your body tells you when you need water. Drink water when you're thirsty. Do it before and after you exercise or do some heavy physical activity. And you really want to stay hydrated. Drink lots of water in hot, humid weather. Okay? That's the tip. Start that today. I'm pretty sure you'll see a difference right away. I'll be right back to wrap it up. So, winning your fourth quarter starts with your physical health, with your body. Drinking enough water is a big part of it. Listen, a few small changes, maybe adding some new habits and dropping some old bad ones can make a big difference. So, try upping your water intake for 30 days, 8 to 10 cups a day. Another quote from that English poet John Dryden. We first make our habits, and then our habits make us. It's good stuff, right? Listen, it's never too late to make changes, to start making little changes in your life. Start today. Go get a glass of water right now. The game is won in the fourth quarter. And yeah, you can win the game of life in your fourth quarter. You've got this. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for listening to Your Fourth Quarter. Now let me know what you think about it. Your comments, the good and the bad, your suggestions for ideas for future episodes, whatever's on your mind, I want to hear it. And I do appreciate your comments, likes, and shares on all your favorite social media platforms. Now, when you leave a review, you'll be entered to win a signed copy of my #1 best-selling book, 101 Secrets for Living to Beat 247. Actual results may vary. Also, make sure to sign up for the new episode alerts to keep you in the loop about your fourth quarter. I promise I won't spam you with junk or share your info with somebody else that's going to spam you. Thank you for telling your friends about us, and thank you for checking out and doing business with our sponsors. Until we talk again next time, remember, you're alive, so keep on living. You are going to win this game of life in your fourth quarter.